Reasons why everyone love the Diaz brothers. Number 1, because they're authentic. They will not give a shit what other people think or say. And with a fucking character, they always keeping it real. They will say what they think about you. And the best thing about them is, the love of brothers. Nate always showed respect and love to Nick. Same as Nick to Nate. Here's some funny Nick Diaz story on keeping it real.
Nick, that no one knows about, that you were going to tell us.
Here's a good one. So we're out in Hermosa. We're having a good time. Nick's in LA, and Nick never comes to LA. He hates LA. He hates leaving Stockton, period. So he comes to LA, and we're out having a good time one night. And he's like, I really want to do some things with some sponsors and get, just some extra cash on the side, just so I can, And I was like, dude, yeah, absolutely. We can make that happen. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself in my head, I'm like, dude, this is Nick Diaz we're talking about, so I have to be wary with this. And I had a couple sponsors lined up. I won't name names or anything like that, but I was like, yeah, I'll set something up for you, Nick. So we set up a meeting, and we go in, and right before we walk in, I said, Nick, whatever they try to get you to endorse or anything like that, I said, just fake it until you make it. If they want you to sell snowballs to an Eskimo, you tell them you can do it. And he's like, yeah, I got it for sure. So we go and sit down in the meeting. The guys come in, they're gentlemen, they're nice, they shake Nick's hand, they're like, hey, how's it going? We sit down, and they start telling me about this new product they're coming out with, which is like this kind of training dummy thing that's used for mitt works. And they're going on and on about how excited they are and in detail about it. And after they're done giving their spiel, I turn to Nick, and I look at him, thinking to myself, all right, Nick, here's your chance to sell yourself, And I go, hey, Nick, well, what do you think about, demoing this product and showing the world, how to use this? And Nick looks at me, he looks at the guys, he leans back in his chair, he looks down at this table, he says, and then he looks up at us and he says, honestly, that's the stupidest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. He's like, my jaw dropped to the floor, and I'm thinking to myself, this isn't happening right now. Like I must be dreaming. This has got to be a nightmare. And he's like, actually, that thing is so fucking stupid that you might be able to sell it just because I hate it so much and people hate me so much. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, what is going on here? Like, this was like, and you guys should have seen the look.
See, right there Nick will say always real shit. He doesn't care what people think. And then guy talk about the other products. Because he don't know what to do. He got nervous.
Well, what about their other product? What do you think about their other? Because I turned to the sponsors, and I'm like, well, maybe this product isn't for everybody. I'm sure there's people that would love it. He was like, yeah, I bet Jake Shields would love that stupid shit. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, oh no. I was like, well, what about Jake? You think Jake would like it? And he was like, yeah, Jake would probably love that stupid shit. He'll use it. And I was like, this is awful. And then I'm like, well, what about their product? They make these supplements. And he's like, honestly, I don't know how people put that shit in their body. If I ate that shit, I would die.
And here's an old picture of young Nick and Nate Diaz, and baby TJ Dillashaw. Just kidding. And here's video clip of Nate always keeping it real.
People ask me about being Nick's brother all the time, like, you're in the shadow of the Nick Diaz. And I'm like, so bad about the shadow of Nick Diaz. Better him than the shadow of Carl Parisian? That'd suck.
I gotta smoke the weed after the fight. It's good for you. I got blue belt, one with a blue belt, and he was in there trying to rough me up all the time. And I like blue belt.
I'm going to after party I like come through. It's all good.
Focus is on you tonight. Yeah, I think he is.
In the long run, fuck all them other companies because, dude, I'm wearing so much love from the cannabis industry.
I don't remember, but I think before that, Jorge did his thing after that anyway. Well, I don't even know what month it is, but yeah, whatever we'll wake up tomorrow and see what happens. We got a little hookup with zebra mats. Is it zebra mats? Yeah.
When I need more money, well then I'll go sit at a dispensary and smoke weed with people for 2 hours for hell of money. Oh, is that Bobby?
We just multiply.
Oh, yeah.
What makes you the guy?
Kicking ass.
Kicking ass?
Oh, look who else is in town here tonight. The one and only Nate Diaz.
Who's that? Who are the judges? You know what I'm saying?
It's a good song.
That is a good song. What song is that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Let's fight. This will be good for the sport. Fuck that. Fuck the sport. This is fight shit.
St. Pierre always used to say he loved training, but he absolutely hated fight night. You know,
Yeah, well,
there's nothing-
he's scary ass.
you know,
Yeah, well,
there's
he's scary ass. When we fight, we're gonna fight for real. Fight.
Has being a father now changed the way you approach the fight or just the way you think about the entire game?
I've been a father for years. Fathering all kinds of these little motherfuckers.
Well, I done the whole game. I'm the top two fighter in the whole game right now still. 3, man. John Jones. 3. You know what I'm saying?
He thinks he's the ninja. I'm the ninja. Ninja Gaiden, American Ninja, real motherfucking ninja. This ninja martial artist right here.
So after the fight, you and...
So if you want to come wrestle, pull the pardon my language.
That's all right. Well, I think we're on the internet.
It's a little late.
So you and Anthony Pettis had a little bit of a conversation in the octagon.
I'm 34. I've been fighting for since I was 18, 19 years old. How many years is that?
15. What is the game plan going out against him?
The game plan is you go in there, hit him with some good shit, don't get hit, and come home with a pocket full of cash. And Nick's the best fighter in the world, and there's no love for him as far as that goes too. From these fighters out here, nobody's recognizing, stepping up, and saying, and recognizing and putting their recognition out there. You know, is that a word? Recognition. Sure. Recognize. You know what I'm saying? And as long as you know what I'm saying.